Hi there, and welcome to Curriculum Hotspot LS 1.7. This is a continuation of our molecules to organisms. Our biology curriculum addressed the standard LS 1.7 in our respiration unit, which is 2.1. We discussed cellular respiration as far as the mitochondria, the inputs, and the outputs. Be sure to order your snails and Eladia for the upcoming cellular respiration photosynthesis lab. There are a lot of opportunities to link to students' prior knowledge in this unit, one of which is our understanding of macromolecules. And in this unit, we can look at how maybe starch is broken down into a monosaccharide such as glucose, and how that glucose is further broken down to release the energy that's stored in those bonds. Keep in mind, as we've discussed before, breaking bonds takes energy, forming bonds releases energy. Using models is very important for students. They'll find that all over their assessments where we're giving them a model, and a lot of times they think of models as something tangible they can hold and manipulate, but a picture can be a model. So this is a model that you're looking at here, and this would be a good model to use with your students as far as showing the inputs and outputs. There's a little bit of detail like electron transport system, the Krebs cycle. It's okay to have that on the model, but we're not requiring students to memorize any of it. We want them to understand and work with the model. So here's another model that shows a lot of detail. This would be fine to use with your students, especially a group of honor students. If they're really interested in this, let them sign up for AP Biology. But even in AP Biology, they use a model like this rather than have to memorize the parts of the model. This phenomena is linked within our curriculum. It is a great way to engage your students, especially your athletes, in the science. One of the cool things to talk about is muscle cramps. Muscle cramps, and they don't have to know the details of this, but it's actually a loss of the ATP because the actin and the myosin won't release from each other unless they're charged with an ATP. And so athletes, to be hydrated and have good nutrition, make sure that they have enough glucose to produce enough ATP, can help prevent some of those cramping and maybe even muscle tears. This resource example is linked within the curriculum called Food and Nutrients. It allows students the opportunity to do a journal write. And one thing I like to do anytime students are writing is to share their writing either with the whole class or maybe with their partner. Maybe they can pass it around and critique each other's writing. I'd like to take this opportunity to mention a little bit of safety. If you decide to burn a marshmallow in the classroom, keep in mind all the safety precautions needed to burn a marshmallow in the classroom. The energy in this case is transformed. We can remind students that we cannot create or destroy energy. When you burn the marshmallow, you are producing CO2 very much the same way as you, when you eat the marshmallow, breathe out the CO2. I include a discussion of the ATP molecule, which obviously is not produced during burning the marshmallow. This third example allows students to watch a video as a class on ATP and respiration, as well as have some text support. During this process, the students should be taking notes, writing summaries, creating diagrams, brainstorming. And this is another great opportunity to allow collaboration within the classroom. They can have a class discussion, perhaps a pair share. There's something called a round robin where each kid gets to talk in a group. You can even do a pass and add where they rotate their papers around, maybe clockwise or counterclockwise, and they read and then add comments to the paper. Again, collaboration is really good, and collaboration around this sometimes difficult topic of cellular respiration is really important. I just want to highlight a few things. I probably missed some, but this unit gives us a great opportunity to go back and look at things like energy flow, conservation, that idea that you cannot break bonds and get energy, that you have to put energy in to break the bonds. The actual energy comes from the formation of new bonds, and that's what releases the energy. You can also even include ecosystems, nutrition, molecules, cells. So many things can be included within this unit as a review. Hopefully this was helpful, and as always, if you have questions, please contact the AACPS Science Office.